Hi Pisces, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is your solar return for Pisces for 2023. So I haven't done the layout in a while for you guys, showing your cards in the tarot. So I'm going to be doing that for you now. So when we look at the Piscean energy, this is a new deck, by the way, I got from my daughter-in-law Molly and son Grant for Christmas. So I thought they'd be cute to lay out here. But when we look at the cards, your cards for Pisces, we have the Knight of Cups, and that would be one of your court cards. Now, the Knight of Cups would cover the first two decans of Pisces. It's the last of Aquarius, but the first two of Pisces. So it goes through March 10th, okay? And then for the balance would be the Queen of Wands for Pisceans that are the third decan. So that would be up till March 20th, 21st when we enter Aries, okay? So it continues from the 11th until the 20th, 21st. Now, it doesn't mean that they have to be for you, but they are associated with you. Of course, any of the cards can mean you in any different aspects in a reading. Then when we look at your major arcana, we have the Hanged Man, okay? The Hanged Man is number 12, and this is Neptune. Neptune does rule Pisces, so this is your major arcana, number 1. And then we do have the Moon, all right? And the Moon is the Piscean card. It is number 18 in the major arcana and represents Pisces. For your minor arcana, we have, of course, 3 decans, the first 10, middle 10, and last 10 days of any sign. And since we're talking about Pisces, we look at February 19th to the 28th, and this card would be the 8 of Cups, and that is Saturn in Pisces, adorable imagery. And then we have the 9 of Cups, which be March 1st till March 10th, Jupiter in Pisces, very expansive card there. And then in our third decan, the 10 of Cups would be March 11th to March 20th, and that's Mars in Pisces. Quite a different energy, right? Again, these represent the 3 decans, but doesn't mean that they are only specific to you, but they are relatable to your birth date, okay? So now let's see what we have for you. For your solar return, now, you know, people start feeling the solar return energy sometimes up to 6 weeks before, but usually it covers 3 months from the time that the sun entered your sign at the moment that your soul jumped into the void, your birth date, okay, your solar return. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Wow, we got one of your cards, the Moon, okay. This is a major arcana. So we know that the Moon rules Cancer, and that is our emotions. And this card is talking about balancing your energies and your emotions. So you have that wild, unbridled side of you that cuts loose, has fun, maybe is a little bit too cray-cray. And then you have the other side of you from the wolf. You have the dog, which is domestic, loyal, supposedly more controlled energy. And in between in this deck, they show this is the, well, it's a lobster. It should be a crab representing Cancer, but some decks even show a crawfish. But that is that hard exterior that we carry with us sometimes, that we protect the soft side of ourselves, the emotion, and it's coming out in between, and you see the water's rippling. So we could say that maybe there's some things starting out with you in your solar return that are emotions that need to be balanced. You're feeling torn between one way or another in handling a situation with somebody or thing. Okay, like I always say, it's a person, place, or thing when you look at the cards. So either somebody's driving your emotions out of control. It could be a job, a situation that you're handling right now, work or social, with people. And it even could be some of your own inner turmoil. And a lot of times when we talk about this, if people are medicated for anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, we're saying make sure that you are taking your medications, or you might even need some help right now to handle the stressors in your life with some anti-anxiety medication or something that will help you de-stress if you don't like to use any medication. Calming music, meditation, prayer. an escape to somewhere that is your place to just relax. And for some people, it's just to go in the bathroom and lock the door and take a bath, or in the shower. Some people like to go out in the woods or hiking. Some people like to be by the beach. You know, some people just love to have the wind blowing through their hair. You know, whatever it is for you, this is about balancing the emotions right now that you've got going on, because they could be out of control for you. Yes, in this situation, or this whole feeling that you're having about this person or this thing that's going on in your life, you're you don't know what's coming. So you're afraid to face this. And that could be why you're feeling so anxious or over emotional, or that you can't control the emotions right now. You might even be having an up and down with emotions. Like one day you feel good, the next you're not feeling so great, or even in the same day you feel like you're just all over the place. Knowing that this card is here to say, Spirit is here to guide you. Looking to the hard exterior isn't always the way to deal with things. There are times we need to show our vulnerability. And this is maybe talking to somebody about this, or letting out your emotions. Sometimes you need a good cry, or, you know, you just have to get angry and shout it out. But whatever is going on with you, this is talking to you about finding a balance with this emotional roller coaster that you are on right now. And for some of you, it is about you stepping into, you know, your bark is worse than your bite, or, you know, not always being that domestic, loyal person. And sometimes you need to be a little bit more assertive with yourself and how to handle it. Or if you're being overly aggressive in the situation and it's not helping you, maybe it would be time to pull back a little bit, okay, and regain your balance, especially emotionally, because that's when you lash out, right, and say terrible things. Nice card, big flip. Now, when we look at the Ten of Pentacles, this is a very grounding earth energy, and this is a new beginning for you. It could be that you don't have to worry about finances for a while. If you've been worried about your bank account being drained, or not even having a bank account, debt, stress on paying your bills, whether it's your mortgage or a loan, whatever financial things are going on, there's going to be a turning around for you with this. Something is going to come in your favor, especially with the pentacles raining down on you. And if some of you have been having problems with your health, this could be a nice healing coming in for you also. And for my student friends, yeah, things with school, where you might have had like this brick wall, this is help coming to you. And it could be an elder. Maybe there's a professor or a teacher or a mentor, or you may be even getting a tutor. Somebody's going to be helping you with unblocking that part of your brain that hasn't been able to go forward with your education. But all in all, this is a very nice balancing card for you, especially in your solar return, to have this for a while, to know that there will be a balanced energy for you that's feeling very grounded for you. And I like it following this card with the moon with your emotions. So this could be very good for you, Pisces, especially tapping into that psychic energy you have, instead of putting yourself into that worry wart situation. Everyone's out to get me. Things aren't going right. Turn it around and saying things are going my way. I'm stable, I'm grounded, I'm healthy, I'm financially secure, and believe it, because it is going to be coming for you. You may even have help in the family from someone that you would never have expected to help you. Well, you know what? These last two solar returns that I've done, a lot of majors coming up, and I'm not surprised, especially with solar returns. So here we have this card, which is another major with the devil. Now, you know, you look at this card and you say this is self-imposed limitations. There's a way to be free of this situation at a time. You know, those shackles aren't really, you know, choking these people. They could get out, but they're choosing to stay in the situation. And I know in life there are times that you either can't see your way out, or there is a way out, but you feel like you're not ready for it, or it's just not lining up or possible for you. I'm looking at this card and saying the time is going to be coming for you to break free of this situation with this person or thing, whatever's been holding you back, or you felt was holding you back. And sometimes, you know, it's things for yourself. Allowing people to walk all over you, you know, unhealthy relationships that are toxic or codependent and enabling. This is a time for you to break free of that. And I really do feel like this is going to be a major change for you. You know, when you look at the Devil card, it's about us breaking free and learning lessons. You know, this is a Capricorn card. So this is about being very dedicated to yourself and doing what's best for you, you know, analyzing the situation and getting out of it. You know, you've been in this situation for the time that you've been. I think you've learned a lot here, and you realize that I have mountains to climb in my life. I have things to do. These people are weighing me down. This is like a ball and chain, whether it's this job, these people, the way you've been living your life with habits and vices. But this card is talking about you letting yourself go from this. You know, you can't blame someone else that they made you do it. We have vices, we have bad habits, and they're not always like drugs, alcohol, and stuff. They could be with the way we allow people to treat us and talk to us. So Pisces, I really feel like this is a way that you have found to wrangle yourself free from that situation. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, and we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You've got your Nine of Cups card here. Now, this might be directly to some of the people in that deck, but like I said, I think this is for all of you. It might be hitting home for the March 1st to March 10th people with Jupiter and Pisces. This is a lovely card of expansion where we had some starting over here with the Ten of Pentacles for finances and health and education. This here is more about your dreams, hopes, wishes, and dreams, things that you've been wanting in your life. And it feels like this is coming to you. This is the part that you've been waiting for, putting out all of these good intentions. You know, I'm really thinking in a positive way, and I know what I want in my life. I'm not concentrating on what I don't want. I am putting the effort into saying this is what I want. And this is about time for you to drink from the cup and time for you to have plenty in your life. This is a very expansive time, especially with Jupiter. So if things are starting to go well, jump on that. Don't just lay back and let it happen. Accelerate the energy while you have the opportunity and putting out more positives for things that you want in your life. And gratitude does help too. So drink it in while you have this opportunity. It's a beautiful card for you, Pisces. And it's one of yours. Okay. Page of Swords. Yes, it could be a child in your life under 18 that's an air sign. You know, that Aquarian or Libran, excuse me, or Gemini. It could be a clearing in the air, things starting to show some signs of forward motion for you. But in general, I would say for you, this is about you cutting through the BS that's been going on here in your life. You're ready to defend yourself. This is a new feeling for you, though, Pisces. It's very fresh. It's not like an experience energy of the Queen or the King. This is the Swords. So it's like you're starting out with this. Maybe you're taking baby steps to clear the air with people. You know, small conversations that aren't too imposing. A way to express the way you're feeling and thinking without being threatening and aggressive. This is a nice gentle assertion where you are going to defend yourself, and people are going to see that you're not going to be talked to that way anymore or treated that way anymore. This is a very nice victorious time for you. And the page does carry that energy of the air, which is the mental realm, and the way you speak, think, and even write. Maybe some journaling has been helping you, or for you to just talk to somebody else about what's going on, like we said in the previous cards. But this is definitely going to help you, and I really feel like by the springtime, this will be clear for you. Wow. Nice mages. Look at this. I think Aquarius got this too. And I'm liking it again because it's solar returns. You want things to die off and be gone. You know, this is that Scorpion card. Life, death, and rebirth. Regenerating. Creating something new. Letting go of the past things that were controlling you. This is no longer part of your life. It's going to die off. You want to turn away from people like this, all right? You want to start something new. The white horse, the white rose, it's definitely a purging for you and going forward. Yeah, it feels like with this card, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to walk away from this situation. It was what it was at the time, and it did have a hold on you, a control of you. But now you're saying, like she's looking away, I'm ready to look away from this. You know, you're not walking away in hatred. There is some resentment some of you are feeling because you allowed it for so long, and you're probably angry with yourself for allowing yourself to be prisoner in this situation. As long as you have it. Like I said, you know, we don't always learn at the same pace. Everybody goes through life and deals with things differently. This card is saying it's time for you to enter a new life. This is like that phoenix energy where the old you is just dying off and it's just gone, and you create this new person for you and new life for yourself. It's a very nice card for you if for transition and welcoming you into the new you, especially when you have the Devil card and death. That's definitely letting go of the old situation that you were allowing in your life. Final card. Wow, the Hierophant. So, yeah, I think Aquarius got this too. These are the old traditions that you were raised with, okay, Pisces? This is people telling you what you had to do and how to do it, but this is about you starting to say, listen, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to do this my way. I'm putting a lot of energy into this. I'm making a lot of changes. You're shaking things up, and it's going to probably upset a lot of people around you. They're going to feel like the rug was pulled out from under them. But this is what you need to do right now. This is something you need to do for yourself and loving yourself. Like I said, the people might not be on board with this. You know, the people that are in that old regiment way of thinking, you know, the society that we've been raised with, and the parameters that they expect of us. This is like a whole new cleansing for you, and you're feeling very grounded. And when we had talked about it in the beginning here too, we talked about emotions going amok, amok, amok. With this energy, it's you taking control. You know what you learned. It was what it was for the time that it was, but now your hopes, dreams, and wishes are coming true. You're ready to clear the air, be reborn, and this is the new you standing here. You know, you're sitting on the throne, you're in command of yourself, and you have the energy that is balanced to do this, very grounded energy. Beautiful. Well, I hope this does help you. I wish you guys happy birthday and happy solar return. It's nice to be back. It's been a long time coming, and healing done for me for about 7.5 months in physical therapy, but I'm back and I'm glad to speak to you guys, and I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, I wish you the best.